Nothing Phone 2a has gained quite the success as an all-rounder smartphone that you can get for under 25,000 rupees. So much so that Kalpay was recently boasting about 60,000 units sold of this phone in just 60 minutes. Well, that's quite an achievement. But keeping aside the sales number and the all-rounder moniker of the Nothing Phone 2a, how about if you're looking for a specific type of phone, a phone that excels at gaming but also comes at a price that does not burn a hole in your pocket? Sounds tempting, right? Well, that's what I'm here for today, as I'm going to put the Nothing Phone 2a through its paces in a 1-hour BGMI and Call of Duty mobile gaming test to see where this phone stands when it comes to gaming prowess. Of course, before we go ahead, do subscribe to the channel and also turn on the bell so that you don't miss any of our latest updates. Hello everyone, I'm on your Fiber by India today. This is the Nothing Phone 2a gaming test video. And now let's get started. First up, a quick look at the hardware specifications of the Nothing Phone 2a. So this phone is powered by the Dimensity 7200 Pro chipset, which is coupled with up to 12GB LPDDR4X RAM and up to 256GB UFS 2.2 storage. Now when it comes to benchmarks, in the 3D Mark wildlife stress test, the Nothing Phone 2a performed superbly with an exceptional 99% stability score. In Antutu also, the phone posted a respectable total of about 6.8 lakhs, which is in line with a score that you mostly get on mid-range devices these days. So with the benchmarks out of the way, let's start with our 1-hour gaming test as we kick off 30 minutes of BGMI on the Nothing Phone 2a. So the timer is set on my left and the phone's battery is 98% as I begin BGMI on the Nothing Phone 2a. Now, before the intense testing starts, the front and rear temperatures of the device are under 36 degrees Celsius, which is quite good. Also letting you know, my room temperature is maintained around 25 to 27 degrees Celsius. So now let's go ahead. Okay, the first thing I would mention here is that there is an issue with my internet connection, guys, as Airtel is behaving dodgy, because of which there's this ping issue. So there's a lot of fluctuation in the ping, and because of this the gameplay is suffering. Okay, your boy is not a noob, believe me. Oh my god, just see how intense things are getting in the game, and I have to say these folks here are quite competitive. So as I just mentioned, ping issues, but that does not mean there are issues with the phone's hardware. The phone's hardware is quite good. So I will quickly show you guys the temperature first, which is around 36.5 degrees at the front right now and around the same at the back. Alrighty, I will redo my controls before getting into the next match, and while I know the time's less, should we try playing Battle Royale? I mean, let's do it. The max I will do is quit the game, right? By the way, around the 19 minutes mark, the thermals are holding up quite well, around 36 degrees. In fact, up until now, if not for the ping, the gaming performance has been quite smooth on the Nothing Phone 2a. Alright, I've been running like Usain Bolt in the game doing nothing, so I thought let's get back to the 4 versus 4 TDM. And you know, after gaming for over 20 minutes now, I can say if I can ignore the minor stutters and frame drops here and there, BGMI playback has been smooth for the most part. Thermals stay in check. The gyroscope is also quite accurate, so no issues there. My only wish is that the haptics were a little stronger than they are right now. I mean, with every release, the haptic motor is definitely getting improved on the Nothing Phone, so I hope it gets better going further. But for now, we have reached the end of the BGMI gameplay, where I played this game in smooth plus 60 FPS and checking the temperatures real quick, and 37.7 degrees Celsius peak. So we started around 36 degrees, and after 30 minutes a rise of 2 degrees, about 2 degrees only. I would say this is not bad at all. Also, the battery level is 91%, which shows a 7% drain. So now it is time to end BGMI and start Call of Duty Mobile. So I'm playing Call of Duty Mobile at 90 FPS settings, unlike 60 FPS was available on a BGMI. So yes, 90 FPS is supported in COD Mobile on the Phone 2a, and right off the bat, I can say that because of the faster mechanics and 90 FPS settings, Call of Duty Mobile definitely feels smoother and faster. Another kill. I mean, I tell you, half of the times I've been dying in these games is because of the stupid ping. And by the way, how dare this guy kill me out of nowhere? Troll, I will hunt you and kill you and take my revenge. But yes, this aside, trust me, when it comes to the hardware, I think the Phone 2a holds up pretty well in giving a good enough gaming experience in the mid-range. Most importantly, the thermals stay in check, and speaking of which, the front is currently showing 37.8 degrees Celsius, while the back is showing about 37 degrees Celsius. Okay, hot take guys, and I know I'm going to upset a lot of fans here, but who is with me on this? I think Call of Duty Mobile is better than BGMI. I mean, I can feel the rush while playing Call of Duty Mobile each and every time. However, with BGMI, it's more like I have to do it for my job. Alright, we are fast approaching the end of the gaming test, and it is around the 50 minutes mark. And looking at the front and the rear temperatures, the Nothing Phone 2a is holding up quite solid, with the numbers hovering around 37 to 38 degrees Celsius still. So long story short, we are in the end game, and yours truly has the final victory in hand. By the way, I didn't show you guys my graphics settings screen earlier, so yes, here it is. I have been playing Call of Duty Mobile at 90 FPS, and finally the battery level after an hour is 85%, while the final temperature check shows 37.5 degrees at the front and 38 degrees at the back. Wow, I am quite impressed with the gaming performance of the Nothing Phone 2a. I mean, in an hour of gaming, the maximum temperature reached was 38 degrees Celsius, that too around the end, while the battery percentage dropped by just 13%. Now this has to be some crazy optimization on the part of Nothing. And honestly, gaming performance on the whole is good on the Phone 2a. In fact, thermal management has been very good. I mean, even when the phone was dissipating heat, the matte coating on the side rails does a pretty good job, as you don't feel the heat on your fingers at all. Now, of course, I have the 12GB RAM version with 256GB storage of the Nothing Phone 2a with me. But if you guys even go for the 8GB RAM plus 256GB storage version, which you can have for about 24,000 rupees, that is with the discount, I think that is also a very good deal. And with that, the Nothing Phone 2a is definitely a solid phone, a solid mid-range phone when it comes to gaming. That said, how does it stack up against another champion in its price range, the Nord CE4? Well, I've made a battery drain test comparison video between the Nothing Phone 2a and the Nord CE4, so definitely if you're interested in that, do not miss that video. It's live on the channel. For now, it's me, Aman, signing off, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Thank you for watching.